morning and welcome to day 13. I think it's day 13. Unlucky for some, rain forecast today, and literally as I pressed the record button I got a big sloppy wet drop in my face. It's quite cool this morning, which is great, means I'm quite happy with the waterproof one. Got the cover on the backpack as well. Really quite a pleasant night at the hostel. It's a little bit of a walk down to the pub for a meal, but some very kind person gave me a lift back, which was really great. Saved me a 20-minute walk. So what we got today, we're through to Dufton. It's about 12 miles, and we got Cauldron, Snout and High Cup today. High Cup is supposed to be one of the most spectacular places on the Pennine Way, so we got a bit of a walk in. I think it's about once I get back down to the path just at the bottom here, it's going to be about 3.5 miles or so. And about another 5 to High Cup. Rain is supposed to come through about 11 o'clock. Fairly heavy as well, I think. So I'd like to get as much done before it really does start chucking it down, but it's got potential to be a very spectacular day today. Yeah, Langdon Beck, lovely hostel, very comfortable, warder really helpful. Yeah, so let's get to it. Dufton, the next stop. With the weather this morning, it's still dry at the moment, this landscape, but I can't help but feel I'm heading into the jaws of something unspeakably terrifying. Just, there should be dragons up there, maybe some bandits, and maybe this trail's finally sending me round the twist. Very top of the tees, so we followed this all the way from Middleton up to Cauldron, Snout, where the dam is. This is just spectacular. I've used that word a lot, but quite honestly I'm not knackered. I struggle to pick out words. Just wonderful, wonderful place. path has been pretty easy up until now, but just had to come across this boulder field. That was a nightmare. Actually boulder hopping, it was like a blooming scramble on the flat. Still a few bits and bobs to get across. I've probably still got about a mile to go, I think, till I get to Cauldron Snout. But yeah, that's really slowed me down. And the path had been really good up to that point as well. But it is what it is. We've got to keep going. But that's, feet are getting a bit sore after that again. This is so random. I've been walking across boulder fields, really treacherous stuff, and then you get these random boardwalks. I guess when it's wet, it's really wet here. So I must be getting close to Cauldron Snout. Wish me luck. This is going to be interesting. You can see the road just up there. So I think we've got a couple more turns. Probably about another 3 boulder fields to cross. And the rain's just starting as well. Joy. Oh boy. Anyway, let's get this done. Here we are, finally. That has been so rough, and there's been no climbing so far either, really, but just those boulder fields really slow you down. I really hope this is worth it. Oh boy. I think we've got another boulder field to go. Oh wow. Wowee. lovely dam, and that's where we came from, complete with Duke of Edinburgh orchids, who were down the side of Cauldron, Snout, as I came up it. And we're heading off in this direction. The rain is here. And it's a bit cooler, so I'm just going to crack on. The full-on Pennine Way experience. It's been like this for the last hour, and it's blowing right into my face. Don't do this very often, but this is what I look like right now. This is grim. Got a finger post coming up. I think we're turning off here. I'm just trying to get as far as I can, as quickly as I can. This track's helped, but I suspect we're going off route now. Anyway, oh jings, there we go. I know we've got to cross the river at some point. I'm wondering if this is it. Fancy that really. Right, we'll have a wee break, look at the map. That's an option, but don't fancy it. Just forded the river, and of course looked straight up, and what is there? There's a sodden bridge. It's mainly because I saw the way markers on this side. Never mind, my feet were soaking anyway. Couldn't see it because of all this. We'll get there. Well, you want to say something, don't you? We got some horses in the mist and a youngster. Here we are at High Cup Deck, and one of the most spectacular sights on the Pennine Way, apparently. Can't see a bloomin' thing. So this would be a good moment to just remind you all what I'm doing this for. I'm doing the Pennine Way as a sponsored walk for Who Dares Cares. They help with PTSD for veterans. We offer counselling services and help guys get back out and interact with each other. So it's a worthy cause. I've received help from them myself, which has been fantastic. And yeah, if you could spare a few pennies, the link to the Just Giving page is in the description below. And if you've donated already, once again thank you so much for your support. and it's just a joy to have been able to bring you spectacular sights like this. What a day. Thanks for your support. Rocks everywhere. My poor feet. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh. It's like walking on an endless bed of Lego in bare feet. That is about the size of it. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh, thank the Lord. I'm out the mist finally, dropping down. So we maybe got a couple of miles, perhaps a little less, into Dufton. Not far to go, but it's all downhill. They say there's more downhill than uphill today, but I think it's all in the last 2 miles. A few red flags out on the route today, so it's a range area. They stopped just at the moment, but the bangs are going on, so some poor sods have been out in this weather on a range day. What am I going to do? I'm going to go this way. But I'll be glad when this is over. It's been, apart from the bloody rocks, it's been not too bad. It's all on, most of it's been on good track. There they are, they're shooting away. But those rocks and down at Cauldron spout, coming across some of those boulder fields, were really awkward. In fact, go down in the grass. But it's been a good day actually. We made reasonable time. So all that remains is to get down into Dufton and dry off a bit. Also, Paramo waterproofs are brilliant. The jacket has taken everything that's been thrown at it today. Oh. And suddenly it's all calm and quite pleasant. I think that's Dufton down there right in front of us. Although there's a big wad of rain coming in, heading my way, so that might be here in about 20 minutes, and I ain't getting down to Dufton in 20 minutes. So as much as I've dried out, I'm gonna get wet again. Nearly there. Oh boy. I don't have many photographs to add to the video today. Once I got past Cauldron spout, I had to put it in the backpack. Just that rain would have got through anything and done it a bit of damage, you know. Although it's dry at the moment, I don't really want to get it out and risk getting it wet again, because that rain certainly does look as if it's heading this way. Well, it hasn't really got any closer. The way my luck's going today, it'll hit just as I get into Dufton, which is just behind that little shed there. Oh, so near and yet so far. These downs actually I find more difficult than the ups, but I think there's supposedly a cafe in Dufton. I think I'll just sit in there, have a nice cup of tea, maybe a baked potato. If they do, please do a baked potato, that'll be good. Yeah, just a pity that hike up was so misty. Just a shadow in the grey that that's just the luck of the draw, unfortunately. And on a route like this, it was the same on the Southern Upland Way. Every time I went over a high point, the mist and the rain came down, so all these spectacular points were just washouts. And that was in the middle of July as well. That was a really wet trail, that one. But yeah, that one killed my camera, that trail. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. And maybe about a mile away now, possibly slightly less. Right, made it to civilization, got to the road. Cloud's still well down on that lot. Doesn't give a distance into Dufton, but it's not far on the road. Oh, my legs are aching. And tomorrow's the big one, up over what is it called? I can't even remember what it's called. Crossfell, is it? Oh, I'm totally scattered at the moment. What a day that's been. And walking on tarmac, oh man, I can feel it through every bone, every joint in my foot and my legs and my hips. Oh boy. I made it into Dufton, and this is a pretty little place. It's lovely. As is the way things. The hostel's out on the other side of town, but it does mean that you get to walk right through the village. I think that's our way up there, just over there. You can see the signpost. It's the way out in the morning. Caravan park there. I'm just wandering about in the road, don't mind me. a really pretty little place. Let's get the grass.